The breeding plumage of both greater and lesser yellowlegs is a distinguished-looking tweed. Very useful for camouflage, too. What it's not good for is telling the two speckled species apart, because the lesser and the greater have identical plumage. The question then is how to ID them. Well, if you have them side by side, it's no problem. I mean, see if you can guess which bird is the greater yellowlegs and which two are the lesser yellowlegs. They're well named as to their relative size, and whoever hung the yellowlegs moniker on them got straight to the heart of the matter. Plenty of other shorebirds have speckled backs, but not with yellow legs. Notice that the greater isn't just a taller version of the lesser. The greater is bulkier. Not that his build is any foolproof way to tell them apart, but if you don't have them side by side, it might give you a clue. The most dependable way to differentiate them, though, if you can get a good look at it, is the beak. The greater's bill is longer. It's 1.5 times as long as the width of his head. And from some angles, you can see that it curves up just the barest smidge. The lesser's bill is straight and about the same size as the width of his head. Now you try. Wait till this bird shows you his bill. Now see, that's too long and too thick for a lesser. Here's the lesser. Can you see how much shorter, finer, and straighter his bill is? Which do you think this one is? And this one? How about this one? I think it's a greater, but I wouldn't swear to it. And that's the trouble. It can be difficult, if not impossible, to tell because of the angle you have, or the light, or the distance, or how fast he's moving, or the fact that his bill blends in with a dark background, or just because of inexperience. So if you feel like you're trying to sort out identical twins, take comfort in knowing that you can just call them yellowlegs and be done with it. We've all had occasion to marvel at how awkward humans are on stilts, so you might be unprepared for the grace, even power, in the way willowy yellowlegs stride through water. The greater carries himself like a street brawler, jabbing at the water for insects, invertebrates, and small fish. He is also more likely to involve himself in disputes about who's horning in on whose space. The lesser's walk is daintier, and he's more likely to peck at bugs on top of the water than to jab deep below the surface as his cousin does. I call the greater yellowlegs a sometimes quarrelsome hunk of a shorebird, and the lesser his delicate, more refined counterpart, both in the same plumage.